We'll see how this goes.
And they're off.
So I guess we should, I guess I'll start off by explaining how the game works, just for anybody who's tuning in for the first time. So, I guess the very first thing you want to know is you got to take your corners very tightly. Basically, a buff for every turn to round the corner. And every stage has a predetermined path that the runners are going to take. And they're going to try to not deviate that from that whatsoever.
And these are basically the two best runners of the game right now. So we're going to see as top levels the strats are going to get in terms of visible RTA time.
Yeah, because Psionics got second place just like an hour or two ago, so that was pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, so like literally the top two.
Yep, as of 2 hours ago, or not even.
Yeah, because Psionics just was learning this game for the tournament, and he improved so fast.
Like originally, it was like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna make this tournament, and Joester's probably gonna take the whole thing by like a landslide near the end. And now we actually, Psionics is giving him a run for his money.
Yes. So we saw there in round, I think it was 3. Joe had a very weird ghost pattern, so he had to do a backup that cost him a second or two. But then they're in round 5?
5, yeah.
Yeah, 5 right now.
Yeah, Sonics had a few bonks, and now they tied it up, and now Joester's starting to take a bit of a lead now.
Yeah, there's a combination of expected ghost patterns when you follow the route, but there is like a little bit of RNG sprinkled in. Sometimes you just don't get the patterns you're looking for, and you gotta have to improvise.
Yeah, and that's solely because the ghosts move depend on how Pac-Man moves. So if you did every single input frame perfectly how you're supposed to, the ghosts would act the same way every single time. But because we're humans, that's not gonna happen.
That is true.
So I guess it's not really RNG, but kind of RNG.
Yeah.
It's, human RNG, I guess you can say.
Also known as impossible.
Yes.
Now this is one of the toughest blue pills to get. And I think both of them got it. Very nice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
these guys are neck and neck. Ooh, I'm not sure what happened to Sonics there. He did a misinput.
Yeah, I think he missed a few dots, but he's didn't die though, so that's good.
Yeah, that did give Joe a bit of a more lead now, unfortunately. Because of that.
So the main purpose of a lot of these manipulations is to get the blue pill. As you can see, it splits Pac-Man into two and creates like a ghost version of him that mirrors his every movement, but still eats steps. So up until round 11, the last ghost you eat has to be the 4th one, and it needs to be the blue one for it. There's other color combinations of pills, but none of them are nearly as useful as that one. It goes like top tier, then like mid tier, and then garbage. There's like no contest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue is definitely your go-to if you want world record times in this.
Yeah.
So 11 onward, it's the second ghost you eat instead of the 4th.
Yeah, which makes getting the blue pill much quicker.
And simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, round 12 is another somewhat spooky one.
Oh, sorry, getting the orange pill.
Oh no, I was looking at Joe. How'd that happen?
I don't know. It looked like he did it right. I'm not sure what happened. So basically what that does is it doesn't slow you down when you eat the dots, which is kind of useless, but useless at the useful and useless at the same time.
Yes, it's very dependent on the stage you're in. if the orange pill is going to be good or not.
Pack dots in this game have 3 sizes, and
Yes.
the bigger the size, the more you get slowed down when you eat them.
Yeah, which I don't think we've seen the biggest dots yet. I think we've just seen the second smallest, or the second biggest. Well, except when they flash really big right here.
Yeah, for some reason they turned this cool like little graphic glow effect into an actual mechanic with the size increase. It's a little strange, but sure, Namco, do what you want.
It looks pretty cool, honestly. It's nice to me.
Oh, it gives this game
Yeah.
a flashiness that Pac-Man doesn't really see till Championship Edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably taking a death there.
That was a rough
Ooh,
death.
first death of the night. Yeah, Sai has a lot of ground to make up now. He's an entire stage behind.
It's not the end, of course, but that's
Yeah.
big. That's really
Yeah.
big.
It's gonna have to rely on Joester screwing up if Sai actually wants to catch up. Because I don't think boss RNG is gonna be enough.
Yeah,
No,
either
not this level, no.
either a misinput or another error could this could.
Also, I guess last time they were round 16 got a little bit of a route change.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
I think Joe accidentally found a strat that saves a little bit of time from going to the other way, I think.
Yeah, on the next round we'll point it out.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't even remember how you even do it.
I think it requires more inputs, but
Yeah.
it's definitely that.
Like tight inputs, I think that's what you have to do.
Yeah, but I think I want to say it's faster by like either a quarter or half a second. So
Maybe.
It's kind of significant. Alright, they're both doing pretty good still. Just maintaining that one level gap still. This is where the stages get really scary. Nice sync.
That was a nice sync. That was a very
Sync.
clean sync.
Now, if
That's the
only they
best
were on the
part.
same level.
That's the best part about this tournament. The tournament is the sync.
Oh yes, highly agree.
Uh-oh.
Oh, something we didn't mention either is there's an extra ghost in this game compared to normal Pac-Man games. The ghost is blue 90% of the time, and then he combines with the other ghosts to create like leveled up versions of them. And they have extra abilities, and they're range from being slight issues to extremely big nuisances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like for instance, Pinky will become a rabbit and jump to you anytime she
also
wants.
She also gets a lot faster, doesn't she?
Yes, like dummy fast.
Yeah, she's up there on the.
Sonic, you're taking your
Oh,
too
Oh
quick.
my goodness! That
Almost screwed that
was
up.
a little scary.
Woo!
That was monk ass.
Very.
So now the boss of this game, you need to eat a bunch of dots and get rid of like these phony kinky copies, and then after that, the boss goes into a second phase where it chases you around, and you have to eat more of the dots. Later on, it's going to start spinning a lot, and then it's going to be completely dependent on RNG as to where the final dot that actually ends the fight spawns. So it's going to be a mixture of luck and precise routing, because if this is a level where one death starts turning into a landslide of problems.
Yep. I think Joester got a pretty decent spawn. Was able to avoid the ghost at the end, and he takes the first round.
Awesome.
That was a pretty good round.
Yeah,
There's a 390 or
937. Very awesome. Let's see if they can all pull out sub 10s like they did. Or actually, no, there was one run that was not. There was one run last round that wasn't sub 10 last week. But let's see if. Oh, actually, never mind.
10-3.
Very nice.
Alright, so look at these runners up here for the next race. Let's slap gesture that point. Someone already did it, never mind.
Yep, here I am.
And here I am not doing it because I don't know how to use it.
It's okay. We got you, man.
I'm not an expert.
I was wondering why Psyonix's audio is still playing, so I just kind of like went over, like, oh wait, nobody's doing this.
But now we get to listen to absolutely nothing.
Except that. Aha.
Except I switched the audio on you. Yeah, if Joester can keep this pressure up, then he's going to not allow Psyonix to have any breathing room. So just to put this into perspective, last round, which was the first grand finals match, it was 3-1 in Psyonix's favor. So they've both had a week now to really like get their fingers on fire and ready to go.
Yeah.
That was a reverse 3-0-2, right? Like Joseph won the first game, and then Psyonix came back with 3.
No, actually, Psyonix won the first one, Joe the second, and then Psy second and third, or third and fourth, rather. Alright, so we got their countdown going. Joe giving us those awesome beats, appreciate it.
I'm ready to see him pull another hot run off. Because like he said in the Pac-Man Discord, let me take a look here. He got a 932 with a death on a boss.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, didn't he say it could have been a world record if he didn't die?
Yeah, but he wasn't recording though, so no
Oh,
did,
true.
no did.
Absolutely true. Yeah, that 937 Joe pulled off, that's not even the best time we've seen this tourney,
Yeah,
which is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, because he got a run that was 20 frames off a world record in his first run against me, I think.
Yep. Absolutely
crazy.
insane.
Joester puts in a lot of work, and it shows. And then Psyonix putting in a lot of work throughout this whole tournament, and it also really shows. It's definitely a very competitive match we have here.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Mwah, that sync.
Let's see if they can keep it.
Alright.
Might as well only watch one screen. What the heck?
Right? Like, even the ghosts are in the same spots.
This is so clean.
Oh, the sync, yes.
That's how you know these guys are good. Oh, but Joester getting the unlucky pattern again.
Again?
Two
Wow.
You
matches
just
in a
had
row.
to do it to him, game. Watch
had
him
to ruin
restart his
the
console after this game.
That's
Oh,
weird.
true. You might do that. Also, neither of them got the double blue.
Yeah.
We saw that a lot happen in the last match.
Yeah.
It was kind of unrealistic, because that's pretty rare to see. We'll see if it happens again. Oh, Psyonix with one more down input that he wanted. But Joester just squeeze ahead just a little bit. Alright. Man, this is crazy. You just get captivated by watching this, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it is... It's just amazing to watch. I guess we can explain what the pills do, because I don't think we actually did that yet.
I don't think we did, except for like the blue one.
Yeah, so the blue one obviously splits, it makes a mirror image of Pac-Man. The orange one, we did explain the orange one.
I think we did. I did, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, Sonic's with a very weird backup here.
Weird. Which the orange pill slows you down, or you don't get slowed down when you eat big dots. Which, funny enough, I actually thought the orange pill just gave you 1,000 points and that was it.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what everybody thought.
I think no, there's a golden pill that gives you 100 points. I think that one does nothing.
Yeah, that one does nothing. I'm talking about. I thought the orange one didn't do nothing when I was like so young. I just don't know what everything does.
Honestly, the only time I figured it out when I was young, because I'm like, oh wow, every time I pulse, I don't go slow. What?
Yeah.
And then it took me like another year after I had to figure out, oh yeah, it's orange.
Yeah. I found that out when I was watching one of Joe's old PVs or something, and he said that, so that was actually pretty interesting. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Nice. So yeah, good.
You go.
So the pink pill, it takes all the ghosts and puts them into the middle into the pot for about 5 seconds, allowing you to have some breathing room. It could be helpful in a pinch when everything's not going your way.
True.
Which, if you're getting a pink pill, likely things are not going your way.
Yep. And then we have the red pill, which just gives you a, I think it's just a flat bonus to your speed, which that could be really helpful in a pinch too.
Absolutely.
I want to say it goes like 75% of the speed of a booster or something like that. It's pretty quick.
I have no idea, but that probably could be.
It's either 75 or 50%. It's one of those two numbers.
Numbers wise, I have no idea. You just go fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but not as fast as you would be like not getting that pill.
Right, yeah.
That's the thing about the other pills in the game, is that the route is so
red.
designed around getting the the route is so heavily designed around getting the blue pill that most of the time, if you're getting the other pills, it's unintentional, or just like a quick split-second backup decision.
Right. So Joe is still maintaining a very healthy lead right now. Sonic's having a few issues here and there. Hopefully he can come back from that. Good call on Joe to go around there. I think he would have gotten him pretty easily there. Oh, Sonic's no! I'm pretty sure that was the same level he died last time.
I think so.
Dang, man. Okay, now, round 16. So right here at the beginning, when he dashes up, we used to go up and around, now we just go straight to the pad and go straight down. Because what's going to happen, watch on the left, he goes up anyway and grabs those. So this is eliminating a little tiny bit of backtracking. So I think that's what the new route's all about.
I think that's what it is, yeah.
Everything else should still be exactly the same. So far, so good. Oh, I guess another little thing that the runners have to worry about. If you turn too quickly while going downstairs, there's a few trouble points in the run where Pac-Man will actually just leave the Pac-Dot behind because you turn too quickly. So in that case, you don't want to buffer your turn, you just want to just tap to that direction normally. A really notorious one is actually on 22, and it's super dumb.
Yeah.
And I only know it's really dumb because I do it all the time, because I always forget it exists until it happens.
Same.
Man, Joe is keeping that lead, man. He's not letting up at all. Sana's got the 20 very cleanly this time, though. That's good.
Alright, so Inky and Pinky don't swap.
And they didn't. It's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, so at the bottom right on 22 is where that Pac-Dot skip can happen.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to do. Ooh, very bad ghost pattern for Joe there. He had to use the bounce pad for invincibility. Get the ghosts out of there. Yeah, I'm not sure if boss RNG is going to be enough this time either. It could be close. Yeah, as you can see, they a very particular path on the boss to make sure they have minimum time with the ghost on the board. Always route back to the middle right when they spawn. Alright, both on phase 2. What's gonna happen? Oh!
Oh, he dodged. Oh, that was close.
Oh, what are these bounces, dude?
Sight? No.
That's...
Oh, wait, he died!
Oh, no.
I don't think it's still enough, though.
No, it's not
Nope.
enough.
Joe still takes it.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That was crazy close, dude. That was a 947.
And a 951.
Wow. Insanely close that time.
So we have reached match point for Joester.
Yeah, if he can pull this off one more time, then he's going to clean sweep this and be done. Alright, open a new ring. Boop, boop. I'm really glad this allows me to open up so many rooms. Yeah, if Sai wants any chance at this point, he's gonna have to do a full reversal.
Yeah.
Which could happen. Joe could get some pretty bad ghost patterns, and Sai can just have the run of his life. So we'll see what happens here. I don't see any console resets.
To reset the bad RNG.
Yeah. Because he's gotten really weird ghost RNG on round 3 both times. So we'll see if it happens a third time or not. Alright, the countdown's going. So yeah, this is going pretty much the opposite of last week.
Yeah.
I have the times written down from last week here. Like the only 10-minute time that we saw was from Joe on round 4 last time. Everything else was sub 10.
Yeah.
But now we already got a 10-minute time from Sai on the first round. So kind of spooky. Alright, I'm going to switch to Psyonix's audio for this one. Alright, let's see how long they can keep this sync this time. Because that would be awesome.
Joester finally gets a good pattern in the third one, but then Psyonix gets a bad pattern. And that's what breaks the sync.
No, don't jinx it.
Oh, but look at that sync though.
Mm-hmm. It seems like Psyonix pulls ahead on some turns, and then Joester catches right back up and syncs it up again.
Yeah.
It's weird. Alright, see what happens. Hey, they both got
Awesome.
it.
Nice.
I can really tell from Psyonix's movement that he's really determined to win this one. Like, he's like turning on a dime at like the frame that he gets the last back that he needs to. In a lot of these cases.
I still don't know how they do those turns.
I don't know either, man.
It takes so much practice.
I can get the first 2 parts down, but I can't do the rest because it's so fast.
Yeah, it feels frame perfect. I know it's not, but it feels frame perfect to like tap the directions you need to buffer those turns. Only round 4 does that. Alright. Alright, both in the world too. Both getting a good pattern this time. Sonic didn't screw up this time. Never mind.
Oh, that misinput.
It's commentator's curse. It's real, man. Luckily, his blue pill lasted long enough anyway to not have to worry about running out on the left side. What is that pattern? Oh, we still got the blue pill. Okay.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That is mind blowing.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had to do some maneuvers
Yeah.
because he was still kind of slow, so Clyde was able to catch up. So he's about probably a third of a round behind, almost half.
Seems like it.
So yeah, rounds 4 and 10 are the only 2 stages where they don't go for the blue pill because it's either really obnoxious or just not worth it.
Yeah. In round 4 there is a strat you can do, but it's really difficult and it also doesn't really save that much time. But the round that Sai's on, it's not super consistent.
Yeah, it's like very precise inputs to actually get the ghost to go to where you want to.
And I think I remember Ninja saying that he got it once ever in a run or something.
Oh jeez, that's crazy.
It's gross.
Alright, Joe's past 12. Sonic's get through it. Very nice.
Very clean.
Yeah, 12 always sticks out in my mind as one of those trickier ones.
Yeah. Also, the patterns you can get here can be obnoxious as well.
Yeah. Yeah, this could honestly still go either way. Like, I think this match is still close enough to ride on boss RNG. That being said, we're not in World 5 yet, so... That's where the shenanigans happen. Actually, it seemed, I don't know if Joester had some bonks or something, but it seems like they're much closer now.
Possibly.
Like they look like they're only about 3-4 seconds apart now. That bonk didn't cost too much, fortunately for
Seems like
there.
5. Seems like they're 5 seconds apart.
Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And as you saw from the shenanigans the boss did with Joe in the last round, anything could happen. Like I really want to see this go to the round game 5.
I do too.
All right, here we go. Both getting the blue pill. Ooh, watch outside. Oh, dude, Blinky was like 2 frames away from turning off from being eaten.
I wasn't paying
getting
attention.
Pac-Man. He cut the corners super close to make that too. Small bonk, that's okay. You can't. Oh, Sonic's no! That might not give him enough time to get the left side now. Oh, he got incredibly lucky with the ghost, though.
Okay, yeah, that's good though.
Wow. Oh, he got the ghost slip.
Oh,
He backed it up though.
oh, very nice.
Like he read that like a book, which is good because you need to. Alright, Joester's on the boss. Very, very clean run so far. Oh, Sonic's. No, bad ghosts.
Uh-oh. Alright.
That might have pushed it to where boss RNG might not be enough unless Joester just gets really screwed over by the bounces. But this could be it. Alright, just a very clean round 1. Or phase 1. Round, phase, what's the difference? Alright, Sonic's spinning as well.
Alright.
Alright, Joester's going in.
Here we go. Good so far. Oh,
Very nice dodges.
alright.
Oh, and he read that left
Wow.
wave bonk too.
Wow.
Congratulations, Joester. Clean sweeping it after the bracket reset. He's saying, nope, I am the world record champion. I am keeping this. I am the winner.
Absolutely well done.
Legendary gamer. 944 for Psionics. Wow.
That is insane, dude. Holy moly. Wow. Absolutely insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, not gonna lie. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to. Joe came out and sweeped it.
It wasn't like it was like a complete landslide. A couple of those matches were a little close.
Yeah,
But all those matches except the first one were like really close.
of course.
Hey,
Hey. GG's.
I wasn't playing like elite. I was just playing extremely solid. I died one time across the 3 races, and I shouldn't have even died that time. So
That was just at the boss, right?
yeah, I died on the boss on the second run, but I got every single blue pill and didn't die at all anywhere else. So that I'm really happy with how I played there.
Yeah, that was insane. That was
That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Like,
All 3 of those races were within what, 10 seconds maybe?
I'll accept
10,
the first
12
one.
seconds.
I think the first one was
Yeah, first one.
Oh yeah, you got like a 10 on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because you said the strat on 12 didn't work, which is like hilariously unlucky. Like that's super uncommon. So
Yeah, like I didn't even see what happened, and all of a sudden we saw an orange pill spawn. We're like, oh no!
yeah, there's I guess technically that's because your movement at the start was bad, but it's really not controllable. Like so. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing you can do about that except just be sad. So
Yeah, it's that was unfortunate to see.
Be sad and keep moving.
Yeah. But yeah, from a bracket reset to a 3-0 reverse, like
Yeah.
we weren't expecting that.
I practiced a lot this week actually. I will admit that I was extremely cocky before the last set last week, and I thought I was just going to win. So I didn't practice really at all, and then I got obliterated. So it was a big slap in the face, like, hey, if you don't practice, you're going to lose. So I did a fair amount of practice this weekend, especially today. Today I probably played for like 4 or 5 hours. So
Oh damn!
Jeez.
Wow.
It showed, man.
yeah, I really didn't want to lose. So
Like sub 950, like minimum.
yeah, I mentioned this in the Pac server, but when I was doing offline runs, I got a run that was a 932 that died on the boss. So if with a better boss bounce and reasonably good RNG, that probably would have been world record, or at least very, very close, but I wasn't recording it, so it doesn't matter. But that was kind of my sign that, like, all right, I'm playing well enough today to...
On point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolute legend, man. I gotta give props to you too, though, Psionics. Like, you entered this tournament,
Yeah,
and
Sai had
you
never
didn't
run
even know the
before.
game.
And
Like,
now he's got the second best time, so...
Like
Yeah.
the first
I don't
week we
know.
thought Joe was just going to destroy everybody in this tournament, and then now here we are.
Yeah, I do have to give Sai a ton of props. I went from never playing the game before this tournament started to now he's in second. The leaderboards aren't updated right now, but he did get a second place time like an hour before our match started. So And he's PB twice today, so I have to give him a ton of props for improving extremely quickly in this game and just overall being a beast.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
it's really cool to see. So
I will say everybody's bracket predictions did not expect this.
No.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, because we didn't know what to expect from you. Because like, oh, he's on the boards. Like, who knows? And then like all of a sudden you're like, boom, second place.
Especially with how mostly lax people take this game. Yeah, it's. I think other than like Ninja and Joe, before you, like any like serious competition never seriously happened. I don't think. Maybe Rallis too.
Rallis got kind of close.
yeah, Rallis got sub 10 a couple of years ago. But yeah, like I guess just to put in perspective how far the game has come. Back in like the old Skype group, Ruse and Beef were like pressuring me into running the game, and the record at that time was 12:01, and that was a 1 credit clear. And we thought like there's like this run just can't be beat. Like you have to knock game over. Like that's just impossible. And that was legitimately kind of the mindset. And to come from that 4 years ago, 5 years ago, to now, if you like make a slight wrong turn, you just have to start over. And just to see the evolution of the game over that time period, like how the strats have evolved, who has evolved the strats, trading of records back and forth. It's been probably my favorite game to run, just because it's so simple, but when you really dive into it, it's extremely complicated and requires a lot of not only a lot of memorization, but a lot of extremely quick reactions and just knowing what to do in a bunch of different situations, no matter how uncommon they are.
And once you get it down, it's very satisfying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this game is funny. I'll give
It is.
I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I will say though, if Sai keeps sticking with the game, watch out for another sub 930 because it's coming.
Yeah, that is. I think that's coming.
Do you plan to stick with the game? Like, what's the what's the goal?
You want to hear my goal now?
925
It
is the goal. Right?
Yeah, you actually said it. Yeah, 925.
It's probably
Nice.
it's certainly possible. But yeah, if you're fans of this game, keep a lookout for more runs this to come. Just from this tournament, McKid and Nacho have improved their times by several minutes. Sai has learned the game and rocked it all the way up to the top. And then we've had a couple more people recently come in and do their first runs. And we've got someone who's close to sub 10 and someone else who just did their first run like yesterday or something. So never been a better time to learn this game. So
Yeah, plenty of resources, plenty of people to ask questions. Like, pop into Discord. We're here to help.
Runs of all type of skill levels on the boards too.
Yeah, super accessible as well. Like there's a bazillion ways to run the game. So
Indeed.
My thumb hurts.
something like my like the bottom half, I guess, like the index and or not the the pinky finger side of my left hand is kind of hurt just because of how I hold the Game Boy when I'm playing. Kind of sticks out in an awkward angle so that I have like my thumb like right on top of the D-pad and have like full control.
Wait, so you played with a Game Boy SP for 5 hours today?
Yeah, I played for a couple hours and then I was gonna start practicing again at like 5 o'clock and the battery it was yelling at me that it was red, so I had to charge it. And it's lucky I did that because if it had died during the race, I would have either had to play with GameCube controller or go get another SP that I don't like as much. So.
It forced you to take a break, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about the Wii U like gamepad D-pad is just like killing my thumbs right now.
Well, it's probably because you have to like hold that whole thing, and it's probably
Yeah, it's just like you really have to just press down on it, and it just like puts a lot of stress.
yeah.
on my thumb.
Is like the Pro controller any good for that, or like any other like the classical controller, or like any of those other wacky controllers?
I would say the classic controller has a better D-pad, but they're very, very similar. The Wii U Pro controller and the Wii U gamepad, though, have like identical D-pads.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I just want to like share my thoughts with this game. So I liked it so much that I just decided to buy like Pac-Man Collection on Wii U and stop running emulator because I wanted to do console runs. So that's how much I kind of cared about this. Just improving and playing the game. It's a lot of fun. Like even like now that I'm like pretty much second place, I'm still having a lot of fun with it. Like I'm not tired of it, and I'm just like gonna stick with it. Like I'm just gonna keep running it because I'm definitely not tired of it.
That's the spirit.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. to see.
Hopefully you keep that mindset when you have a trove of splits that go from -1 to +5 at the very end. Because
Yeah.
if you can weather that storm, though, you're golden. Because it certainly gets frustrating at the end, if and when you get there. But when you actually do kind of finally get that run that has good play and above average luck at the end, it is extremely rewarding.
Speaking of the end, I feel like my end boss pattern, like after he starts bouncing around, I
Yeah.
find it like to be consistent for me.
Interesting.
I don't really die. Like
Yeah.
I will sometimes die like after I eat all the dots, but like
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, the pattern that I use, which is I guess been kind of the conventional pattern, there's two ways. There's a couple. You have to make a couple adjustments at the very end based on the bounce you get. So if you know what to do, like if you make the correct decision, you shouldn't die. I guess that's what I'll say. And if you get like if you get a good bounce, like you clear out the end like super efficiently. But yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. I think it's just like the problem with my strat is you usually end like in the bottom middle or the bottom right, so you have to get probably more lucky on average to have a good spawn. I'm not sure where your strat ends. Probably
Like a little bit, like below the center, actually.
yeah,
That makes sense.
it's like middle. So you're probably closer on on average. You're probably closer to the last dot. It's there's too many variables though until like we understand exactly what causes that spawn. If we could figure out a way to know where it's going to be, or at least know it's like a range of spots, then I think we could really adjust the final. Because if we know that if we take a certain path, and with the movement, give or take, a few good or bad corners, and it's going to spawn within like a 4x4 box that is near where we end, then that's probably the path we should take, or something like that. But
That would be interesting to see, like some kind of task tool to where you can.
Yeah, I'm sure it's definitely possible with tools. You would need to dig into the memory of the game and figure out how it determines where to put that dot, and what influences that. Is it your movement? Is it some internal timer in the game that you really have no control over unless you play exactly the same all the way up there, which is not possible? Does it depend on like the frame you skip the cutscene at the start? Does it depend on where you end the first phase? Like there's a lot of variables, a lot of things that it could be. So, but it would be really interesting to see what it actually is, and if we can find a path that makes it so that it will always spawn near us.
Right. All right. Any last comments that we want to bring out before we end off here?
No.
Pack community, best community.
Yeah.
Facts.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sunglasses.
Shoutouts to Nacho for organizing this. Shoutouts to everyone who joined the tournament and either ran or commentated or did both and kept this thing running smoothly. I've certainly seen tournaments drag on for a very long time.
Yeah, me
So
too.
props to everyone for just like staying on top of scheduling and just getting matches in. Thanks to SpeedGaming for letting us host another Pac-Man tournament. You guys are awesome. And if anyone wants to learn this game, just join the speedrun.com/arrangement. There are numerous guides. There's a link to the Discord. There are numerous runs of various skill levels with various strats to watch. So check all that out. And all of us are always around to answer questions. Between all of us, we've seen everything that can happen. So
Yeah,
we can definitely help.
We've even seen some new things this tournament.
Yeah, or some things that not everyone knew about.
Yep.
Like the double blue on 3. I didn't know that was uncommon knowledge, but it's not that common. So
You're right. Yeah, I've never seen that until recently.
yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, hopefully we get to see you guys in the spring for our 3rd annual Pac-Man World 2 90% tournament.
Yep.
That would be Pog.
Yeah.
I-
Stay
I
on the
will-
lookout for me.
I will not be participating. I may do commentary, but I'm definitely not going to be in that. But I would commentate because that game rules.
So the next equivalent to that Skype group anecdote is to get Joe to run World 2.
Yeah.
Do we? Yeah, won't pressure you.
And then before he gets a sub 40.
I have a GameCube copy right next to me.
Oh,
Right
see,
in the console.
you're that close already, man.
It's
Yeah.
very eluding.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it for sticking it in there,
Yeah.
hammering out the schedule.
Yeah, it was fun. It's been a while since I've played this, and it's been a while since a lot of us have played this, and it's always a nice reminder that this game still exists and it still owns. So
Absolutely, dude.
really, I'm hopeful we can do another tournament for this game at some point in the future because it's awesome.
Absolutely.
I'd be totally be down.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't have that anything else to say either, so. But I guess I'll see you everybody on Speed Gaming spring 2021.
Yeah, be there. Gonna be a grand time. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.